is Arona Martin, and I'm the owner and creator of Because Love. My business creates products to give those in our lives who have been diagnosed with cancer when you don't know what to do or say. I first got involved because a very good friend of mine got diagnosed with cancer, so I immediately went online and looked for something to gift to her, and I couldn't find anything that wasn't a little cheesy or inexpensive looking, and nothing that quite fit what I wanted to give her, so I created it myself. So the biggest challenge that I have overcome since starting this business, there are actually two. One of them was, it all started because I gave my friend a gift. She used it, other women saw that they loved this gift, and so I started making more, and I always wanted my friend to have something to gift if people complimented her on this journal. So I created a bunch of journals, had her carry around in her bag, and she was just giving them out when women said, "Oh, where did you get that cool thing?" When I first originally started this, I kind of knew that this was a market, but I didn't really know how to break into it. And I kind of just sent out a couple pitch letters. I ended up signing a licensing deal with a very big company. And I thought, okay, I have a partner. This is going to be great. I know nothing about gift products. They're going to help me. We're going to make this together. We're going to development. It was a big development deal that I signed. And then about 18 months into this, there was like typical red tape corporate America where they went through a reorg, and then my account person left, and all of a sudden I found that I was just a tiny little fish in a big sea, and I was on the back burner. No one was really paying attention to me anymore. So I realized then that it's not always great to have a good partner, and sometimes you just need to do everything on your own. So I got out of the deal and I started to do everything on my own. Went to China, found a manufacturer, did everything I needed to do. Now I had product coming. So after about a year and a half of doing everything on my own, 1,000 units shows up off the boat, and they're all damaged. So then I needed to figure out like how to overcome that hurdle and get everything fixed and call and coordinate with everything fixed, and how was I going to get this to market. So those are the two challenges. And just being an entrepreneur, I know that I have those two challenges in the back, but I'm sure there will be other challenges. So I just think having a positive attitude and overcoming them as they come. So the best business advice I've ever been given is everything is figure-outable. I got that advice when I first started my first business. I'm a two-time entrepreneur. When I first was doing my original event planning business, my boss, before I started it, said everything is figure-outable. Every time I asked him a question, he never gave me the answer. He just said, go figure it out. And I learned from that with my business Because Love that literally everything is figure-outable. And if I just sit down and attack a problem, I'll always find the answer.
My name is Shirley. I am the founder and CEO of Muses. Muses is the best place to hire creative and marketing talent. We have 45,000 freelancers in 121 countries. In terms of challenges, with any marketplace, we have to look at it from both sides and beyond. From the freelancer side, really it's to find consistent quality of work and people who are trustworthy. I think from the business side, it's really an educational challenge. Understanding that you get what you pay for, you can't expect to get high quality work if you're not willing to pay for it. Trends that we're seeing in the industry is, bottom line, people are hiring more and more freelancers, contract workers. I think there's a stat in 2018 that shows that 30% of Fortune 500 companies are utilizing freelancer sites to hire part-time workers and freelancers. And May of 2019, this year, the NASDAQ put out an ETF for the gig economy, further solidifying and forecasting the growth in this marketplace. And so I think in addition to looking at the core players, the freelancers and the businesses hiring themselves, there are also peripheral economies that have opportunities for growth. We're talking about healthcare, wellness, legal industries that can also thrive as a result. One of the best business advice I've been given is from an advisor to us from Netflix. He said that there will always be new users. So this is in the context of being able and okay with experimenting with our existing users. We are a tech platform, and what that means is we're going to have to iterate and consistently put out new product features to see what are the reactions from within the community. And a lot of times what you think is good is not necessarily what the community wants. And so having that flexibility and I think the courage to experiment is really important for us to find that MVP before we can scale. One of our greatest differentiators in the industry is that we believe in networking. When it comes to hiring, it's not just about purely transactional. I don't know about you, but if I were to hire someone, I'm going to do thorough research and we're going to Google the person, look at their social media profiles to make sure not just that they can perform the work, but also I'm going to get along with them, right? And so I think Muses does the same thing with every freelancer. You have a profile, personal profile attached, your social media accounts, your portfolio are attached. So then when you're hiring, you can actually go and understand this person. I think having that network aspect involved will lead to more gigs than just the first time and also build a long-term relationship.